Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem Rachaha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopefully elect. It's the brother Isaiah with the Pittsburgh GMS camp, coming at you with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem Rachaha Kodash. Lord willing, this is edifying, and basically it's just a quick impromptu, in transit going into the virtues of the stones. All right. And I've been doing some research. There's a lot of, now let's start off with this. The scriptures say what? The scriptures give you the principal things for a man's life. Okay. It talks about food, it talks about all these other different things, and one of the things it mentions is iron, so on and so forth. But the point I want out of that scripture is, to the godly, all these things are good, but to the evil are none of these things good, but they're all corrupt. And I'm roughly paraphrasing that, very roughly, all right? But I'm in transit, all right? And so the reason I brought that up is because we know that there are left-hand forces that use the things that are created for righteousness, okay? There are left-hand forces that use the stones and so on and so forth, and they have their own interpretations of why the stones do what they do. Nevertheless, there is some information that can be gleaned or gathered from their different studies of the crystals, all right? One of the things that I've noticed is that they have people who participate in what you call Reiki practitioners or Reiki healers, which are stone healers. And they heal using the virtues of the stones, okay? They've done research on the different things that the stones have affected over the course of 1,000 years or however many years. And they use these natural medicines, all right, in order to treat patients, all right? And in some cases, they even ingest these stones. I don't know if they crush them or what they do with them, but I've seen people taking stones internally or seen it mentioned in different books that I've read on the subject, all right? These fucking demons is out, as usual. It's 10 o'clock. You got demons who can't just kick. You know how somebody's behind you and you can just stay so close to you. You can just feel the energy of, I need to go, I need to get out, I need to go. And they just get around you and just meow, and they ain't going no motherfucking where at all. Nowhere, just demons. Anyway, it happens when you're trying to do certain things, when you're trying to bring out the truth, man. Demons manifest themselves, particularly on the road. Anyway, Salakia for that segue, for that rant. So going back into it, I've noticed, like I said, and this is not something that I would suggest. I would actually suggest against it, because it just don't seem wise to put stones in your body as far as grinding them up and drinking them. A lot of them have very sharp, it just don't make sense to me. But, there could be something that I'm not aware of in regards to that, but I wouldn't do it unless you fully research it. Nevertheless, as I was going into, okay, they have, let me see. I really don't want to get too close to these people. Salakia, they got people up here doing work. All right. Gotta be careful. So anyway, Salakia. But yeah, going forth, okay. The scriptures say, the Lord have created medicines out of the earth. He that is wise will not abhor them. All right. And, the stones come out of the earth and they are a medicine. Also, too, just to kind of validate some of the information that they have gotten from these things, the scripture also tells us what? That the children of this world are wiser in their generations than the children of the kingdom or than the children of light. Okay, so these people, they've done these different searches and researches, and they've come to different conclusions. Okay, and things on these different things, and one of those things is stones. Now, when you talk about Reiki healing, it goes into a Chinese. Okay, it's a Chinese way of using the stones to heal you. All right, which I believe that's where they get the name Reiki from. Now, when it comes into it, there's a lot of things you got to really chew the meat, spit out the bones when it comes to looking into the Reiki healing. And I was really opposed to it. I felt like it was some old witchcraft shit for a minute, you know what I'm saying? But then as I started searching out different books to get information on the stones. I came across a book that talked about the Reiki, and I kind of seen some of the benefits of the stones, and I'm like, I can see, why they say that, and have felt those different changes, and then the stones really work. If brothers if they don't believe or understand the power of the stones can influence you, and change your mood, and they can do a lot of different things, based off of the frequencies that they have. All right, they all vibrate. Everything is a frequency. That's where you get that whole playing certain frequencies and sounds and how they affect your brain and stimulate certain thoughts. Well, these different things, Salakia, me taking this exit, these different things also vibrate, okay? Which is why, and these things are used in, they transfer energy and harness energy, which is why they're used in different electrical devices. Quartz is used in your phone. It's used in the computers. It's used in a lot of different things. Lithium is used. Gold has a frequency. All right. And I mentioned that camp about lepidolite. Lepidolite has, now this is what I was told by somebody who used the device to measure the frequencies, but they told me that labradorite has 3 frequencies. And I do feel that labradorite is a very powerful stone, and it's also a beautiful stone because it has luminescence. It glows, all right, in a certain light. It's a very beautiful stone, and it's a very powerful stone, a very protective stone, okay? So, hey, ultimately, the just shall live by faith. We don't need the stones, all right? But the stones are beautiful tools that we can use, all right? And that our people have used. This is a part of our heritage, okay? And as the more I research it, I just, see how beautiful it is, of the majesty of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, how he has created these different tools to aid us. All right. I mean, look at the breastplate of the ephod. Okay. There were 12 stones to represent the 12 tribes. All right. 12 manner of stones to represent the 12 tribes of Israel. So, these are just some of the different things that you come across as you study. And it ain't really a big deal, like I said, it's just an in transit, not very many scriptures, Salakia, but I just wanted to go into that, and we'll understand the true virtues of the stones in the kingdom, what their uses are, what they can be used for. We'll understand the virtues of the different plants that we, may not know their full usage of either, okay? We'll understand all these things when we get into the kingdom, And, and I'm learning more about it, too, on this side as far as what the different scents and essential oils and what benefits they have. And, just a lot of things that, you learn through the Spirit, okay, and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. But, just a real quick lesson. I'm not going to drag it out no longer. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, Bashim Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the whole elect. With that, I want to say Shalom. Wa Abba Abba Shalom.